If you're getting ready for a big competitive exam, you totally know the feeling, right? That English vocabulary section just feels like this giant mountain you have to climb. But what if you had a map to the top? Well, today we're going to break down the one tool that so many toppers swear by to conquer that mountain, the Black Book of English Vocabulary. Let's dive right in. So, does this question kind of hit close to home? You're buried in prep for exams like the SSC or DSSB, and the number of words you have to learn just feels endless. Look, it's a massive, super common hurdle, but it's one you absolutely have to clear to get where you want to go. All right, so here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we'll really look at the vocabulary challenge itself. Then, we'll introduce the Black Book and take a peek inside. We're also going to cover something crucial, making sure your copy is the real deal. And to wrap it all up, we'll unlock the exact 90-day study plan to help you master every single word. So let's get real for a second and talk about what's actually at stake here. Because this isn't just about passing a section on a test. Nope. This is about unlocking your future. That vocabulary score, it is often the gatekeeper standing between you and that dream government job. You know, it's the sheer scale of it that's so intimidating. We're not talking about a couple hundred words. We're talking about thousands. And the stakes, they couldn't be any higher. It's your entire career on the line, and that pressure is absolutely real. Okay, so how in the world do you tackle a challenge that big efficiently? Well, that's exactly where the Black Book comes in. It has, without a doubt, become the go-to choice for toppers and serious aspirants all across the country. And here it is. This is the March 2026 edition, and it's packed with over 21,000 words. You see, this isn't just a book. It's a complete vocabulary arsenal for your exam prep. You know, this quote from the author Nikil Gupta really gets to the heart of what this book is all about. He explains that his goal wasn't to just throw a bunch of words together. He wanted to create a treasure based on actual exam data, something that not only helps you ace the test, but, enriches your vocabulary for the rest of your life. So, what's actually inside these pages? Well, the real magic of this book is its structure. This is not just some random dictionary. Oh no. It's a highly organized, completely data-driven system designed for one thing: getting you results. I mean, just a quick look at the contents and you can see how incredibly comprehensive this thing is. It's got dedicated sections for every single type of question you're going to face. One-word substitutions, idioms, synonyms, antonyms. It even has vocabulary from the Hindu newspaper and special lists for things like phobias. Every single angle is covered. Now, get ready for this number, 84.2%. That is the proof right there. That's the book's proven coverage rate for recent exams. Just think about that for a second. More than 8 out of every 10 vocabulary words asked in recent exams were already in this book. That is a massive, massive advantage. So how does it pull that off? Well, take a look at this table. This is the secret sauce. It breaks things down between unique words and total words. This shows you that the book is laser-focused on repetition, on the words that pop up again and again and again in exams. So by mastering those 21,000 unique words, you're actually covering over 44,000 instances of vocabulary. That's not just studying hard, that's studying smart. And this is the tool that makes all that smart studying possible, the little hashtag RTAG. This symbol next to a word tells you exactly how many times it's shown up in past exams. So a word with an hashtag R of, say, 19 is way more important for you to focus on right now than a word with an hashtag R of 2. It helps you prioritize like an absolute pro. It's a total game changer. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about something really, really critical. With a book this popular, fakes are everywhere. It's just a fact. So we're going to do a quick walkthrough of how to verify that the copy you have or the one you're about to buy is the real deal. And don't worry, the process is super simple. First, you just find the hologram sticker on the cover. Then, use any QR scanner app on your phone to scan the code. That'll take you straight to their verification website. And from there, you just fill out a quick form. The whole thing takes less than a minute. And here's what you'll see. A genuine book will take you to this green, genuine Black Book page. A pirated copy, it'll take you to a big, red, pirated Black Book warning. The confirmation is instant and crystal clear. There's no confusion. So why does this even matter? Well, for one, an original copy means you get high-quality paper and printing. More importantly, you get the most current, error-free content. Plus, you're actually supporting the author and the team who works so hard to create these amazing resources. It really is a win-win.
Okay, so you have the tool, you've verified it's authentic. Now, how do you actually use it? This is where things get really practical. The book doesn't just dump 21,000 words on you and say, good luck. No, it gives you a roadmap. Let's break down the 90-day study plan.
And the goal is beautiful in its simplicity. Master the entire book in 90 days by dedicating just one focused hour of study each day. All of a sudden, that massive number of words feels a whole lot more manageable, doesn't it? Now, this plan is intelligently structured into 3 distinct modules. You start with the core SSC vocabulary. That's your foundation for the first 50 days. Then for the next 20 days, you move on to vocab from other exams and common spelling mistakes. And you finish strong with 20 days of advanced boosters, like words from the Hindu newspaper and root words. It builds your knowledge layer by layer.
The plan also comes with some absolutely brilliant tips for making it all stick. The big ones? Don't waste time on words you already know. Focus only on the ones you don't. Mark them up, circle them, underline them. And remember the golden rule. Consistency always beats perfection. So if you miss a day, don't sweat it. Just get right back on track the next day.
But listen, if you only take away one single thing from this whole plan, let it be this: revision is everything. The book specifically tells you to spend at least 10 minutes every single day just revising the words you've already marked. This is what turns learning into knowing. This is what makes the knowledge actually stick in your brain. So, there you have it. A method built on hard data, a crystal clear plan of attack, and a proven track record of success. The Black Book gives you the map to vocabulary mastery. So the only real question left is, are you ready to start the journey?